only points on or within a PPF are actually possible to achieve in the short run. So these points here and also within the PPF are known as attainable or achievable points. But anything beyond the PPF is known as unattainable. However, in the long run, if technology improves or if the supply of factors of production increases, the economy's capacity to produce both goods increases. If this potential is realized, economic growth occurs. That increase is shift that increase is shown by a shift of the production possibility frontier to the right. So you would see the shift moving to the right. Conversely, if there is a natural disaster or if there is war in a country, in an economy, the PPF might move to the left in response to a reduction in an economy's productive capability. Now, the two main determinants of the position of the PPF at any given time depends on two things. The first one being productivity, and the second one being available quantities of factors of production. So the productivity depends on three major things. The first thing being technological improvements. So when there is a new technology or when the technology is improved, you could see the productivity of how we manage things will also improve. And the second thing is management expertise. And the third thing being specialization or division of labor. Automobile industry initially it couldn't make use of mass production. However, Henry Ford introduced mass production by one person specializes in doing one particular thing, and he was able to produce huge number of cars in order to meet the demand of the economy. So division of labor, so they were able to produce more cars because of division of labor. So this increases the productivity and the PPF might shift to the right. And also you can see the available quantities of factors of production. For example, if we find country finds out crude oil is available for them, and this might increase the productivity and also economic growth. For example, countries like OPEC countries, Saudi Arabia and Qatar, if you can see the history that before the introduction of crude oil, they were not economically strong, but after finding out the crude oil, they were able to grow the economy exponentially. So when we are actually talking about productivity, it can be computed through factors of factor productivity can be computed by outputs divided by inputs. For example, if the productivity of land has to be computed, you see the total outputs of a good, you see how many units are there and the amount of land units used for this production, then you will find the productivity of land. So this concludes our discussion on production possibility frontier.